time for class. Let's start in first position, please. And we'll start with it. What are those? Hi guys. All right, so we thought we'd do a funny little skit, but this is actually a really serious discussion I wanted to bring up about forcing turnout. It's probably one of the worst things that you could possibly do or allow your students to do. I mean, we're talking marching straight forward into knee surgery, busted out knees. It's just bad all around. Turnout does not come from the feet, you guys. It should never be forced this way and using the grip of the floor to hold you there. The turnout is not a flexibility. It's not from your knees. Your knees hinge this way. They don't twist this way, right? Even just by looking at the leg, you can see what's controlling it. It's from the hip and the whole leg turns out. And so we practice and we work in our placement to develop the strength to hold the turnout. I just cannot stress how devastating it can be for a dancer. Teachers, you should not be allowing your students to practice this. You guys, if your turnout is this, but you're holding correctly, guess what? Your turnout will develop as you get stronger. What happens when you go on point to the more advanced girls or the girls who've just started on point? You go up, you don't have much friction to hold yourself, right? So you go on one foot and it starts turning in. Well, what happened to the turnout that you're faking here? It's all fakery. It's a mimic of something that looks like ballet, but it's not. Please save your knees, save your body. So we talked about what turnout is not. I guess we should discuss then what turnout is, okay? So if you would go in second position for me. Okay, so turnout comes from the underbuns. It comes from back here, from the back of the leg. And it may take a while to start feeling the actual rotation around the leg. But that's okay, as long as you are squeezing appropriately and you're implementing your placement. I know in the last video I talked about the in and up and the squeeze buns. The next step to the 5 points of placement is keeping your legs as straight as possible. Don't put the weight on the balls of your feet. It just doesn't make sense to keep a straight leg. If you flex your foot, you're not able to bend your knee. Therefore, a flexed foot, you're standing on it. The pressure of your weight goes through your heel, keeps your leg straight and keeps you over your leg in conjunction with holding onto your turnout. Things like en l'air, movements in the air. If you're doing grand rond de jambe, how are you holding your turnout there without messing everything up? It comes from your turnout strength. So just keep at it. We want correctness more than aesthetics, because the aesthetics will be developed, but you bust your knee out and you have surgery, that is a huge road of recovery, and it can be devastating. And I just really don't like the misconception of watching people come into class and do this thing. You know, it's not that at all. So, you know, you have to allow yourself to be okay to not be as turned out. As long as you're working correctly, your hips will start opening and developing from the back, wrapping around the leg. Okay, I hope that helped. I just wanted to put out a word of warning because this is a widespread problem that I have seen across the country. Um, Advanced girls to beginning alike. This is going on, and I hate to see it. It makes me, it's like cringeworthy, you guys. It really is. And for the teachers out there, we should be more aware of the responsibility that we have in our students. Like, we're taking young lives, young futures in our hands. We can't allow to develop a ballerina to where she's marching towards injury. It's just irresponsible. So we as teachers need to educate ourselves correctly and march forward that way. So I want to hand out some encouragement that way. And I will see you guys later. Bye.